Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Thanks for coming back for another episode. And I'm starting yet another playlist. But this one is going to be for follow up. So you can see what I actually sold because now that I've started showing you some of my hauls, items I'm going to list on eBay, I wanted to give you that follow up that's so important so you'll know what actually sold. So my plan is to do this every month. So for the previous month, you can see what I actually sold on my store. And again, let me reinforce that I am by no means the biggest seller, the best seller. Um, I I do this because I love it and it works in my life and I can make money doing it. And let's see, this was my 15th year. I started in 2003. So even though I've done a lot of different things along the way with Amazon, writing jobs, coaching, all kinds of different things online, eBay has always been there running in the background. So whether it's 100% of my effort or 25% of my effort, whatever it is, I have maintained it over the years and have a strong eBay history. I'm getting close to 15,000 feedbacks. And so, what I wanted to show you here was just that eBay can be a constant in your life. A lot of people do go back and forth with it depending on what's going on in their life, and it is something you can put on the back burner while you attend to life's little emergencies, whatever they are. So, here's just some things I sold in January, so you will have some follow up on what I've shown you in previous videos. And another thing I'm going to do is show you the profit, give you the numbers so you'll know exactly how much I made. And this is just a realistic view of what eBay can really be if you don't want to have hundreds, thousands of items, if you just want to do it for a few hundred or $1,000 a month, whatever your goal is, that's perfectly fine. You can do it at whatever pace you want to do it, however much or little you want. It's very customizable, and that's why it works for so many people is because you can do it the way you want. So here we go. This is a Jones, New York skirt that I showed in my haul video from January 17th. I've got the link to that above if you want to go back and watch that video. And in the video, I said I was going to put a price of $45 on it. I actually put $39. Just sometimes the spirit moves me differently when I'm actually listing the stuff, but I do try to stick to those prices once I've put it out there on the internet. Put my vibe out there in the world of what I'm going to price something at. I try to stick to that. My cost was $3.18, and this was a new with tag item, so the original tag price was $89. I took a best offer of $30 simply because I got this offer just a few hours after I listed it, and I was like, sure, I'll take it. Plus, it was getting to be the end of the month, and sales had been slow, and that can definitely affect the offers you take. So you can see here that it ended on January 29th, so we were getting to the end of the month, and I was trying to make my numbers, so I took that offer of $30. So my profit was $24.03, which is perfectly acceptable to me. Okay, this item was also in my video from January 17th, and I had estimated the sale price at $35. I took a best offer of $32. My cost was $6.35 because this was a new with tag item. It had a $108 price tag on it. So my profit on this item was $24.03. That actually sold on February 2nd, but I'm just going to include that in this video since we are on February 3rd and I just wanted to keep y'all up to date. This item I had had for almost a year and I knew it would eventually sell, so you just kind of stick with it and keep relisting it. It was an Ann Taylor 100% merino wool sweater, small sleeveless shell, and I could definitely see someone wearing this under a blazer for like an office job, or it's more of a conservative item that I felt would eventually sell just as a basic wardrobe builder type item. My cost was $3 at Goodwill. It sold for full asking price of $25.01, so my profit was $18.86, and that was listed about a year. This item sold pretty quickly. It's a 100% cashmere sweater hoodie by Vince Camuto, which, excuse me, I do have a video on that brand. Check the link above if you are not familiar with Vince Camuto. That is a great brand to sell. I bought this for full price of $6.35 at Goodwill. I took a best offer of $41 and my profit was $30.08, and it sold in about 2 weeks. And this did go to Canada. So international shipping does matter. This was a new brand for me. It's pronounced Chaleur, I believe. It is a coffee mug, and these are really easily recognizable because they look like stained glass and they're hand painted. So I saw 2 of these at Goodwill for 77 cents a piece, and I picked both of those up, and the other one is still listed. This sold on January 28th for full asking price of $24.01. My profit on this mug was $18.88, and this sold in about 2 weeks. Okay, this item is a BB Black swim cover-up, and this was $2.30 at a consignment store clearance sale. I got this in December, so all the swimwear and stuff was on clearance. I took a best offer of $24, which was $20, which was only $4 below my asking price. So my profit on this item was $14.40, and this took about 2 months to sell. And please note that it did sell at the end of January. So if you're thinking that swimwear, swim-related items, beachwear does not sell in January, this is the proof that yes, it does. Okay, this item is a 100% cashmere sweater. It was cable knit. I actually bought this back in November intentionally to wear in my 12 Days of Christmas YouTube series. So you can see there I'm wearing that sweater, and I think I wore it in about 3 or 4 videos. This I got at Goodwill for $3.18. It was half price, and it did have a couple of holes in it that I mended. This sold, I wore it in the videos, and then I listed it in late January, I think. Yeah, it ended on January 21st, so it was only listed a few days, and I got my full price of $35.01. I price it that way so that I know what month I listed the item in. So on the change, I do like 01 for January, 02 for February. It's just something I've started doing to help keep track of stuff. So my profit on this item was $28.38. And what's interesting is this was a business expense in 2 ways, not only inventory for my eBay store, but I actually had it under wardrobe expense for my YouTube videos. So everything's for sale all the time. This was a bomb. Alberto Macaulay top. I just wasn't feeling it on this one. I bought this for $1.40 at that consignment store clearance, and I kept getting low offers on it, so I finally took an offer of $10 just to move it out of there. I just do not have luck with this brand. I've tried several different pieces, and it just doesn't work that great for me. So my profit was only $6.40, so I did at least make a profit. It wasn't a loss, and I got rid of this in about 2 months. Okay, this is one of my picture retakes, 100% cashmere hoodie, J. Jill. I have had this for a year and a half, and my asking price was $49.12. My original cost was $6.35. Finally, it sold for full price of $49.12, and my profit was $41.41. Now, I will say I'm working on going back through old pictures and redoing them because I had moved a few times in the past couple of years, and some places I lived, the lighting was just really bad. And so I am working on retaking those photos so they look better, and I am having success with this. So this is an example of that. I knew this was a good piece. I had gotten it at a good price, and I knew I could sell it for around 50, which I eventually did. It just took some time waiting that out for the right buyer, but I just know that it's because my pictures were bad. So it is worth the time investment to go back and retake bad photos if you are also dealing with that. This is another picture retake. This was an REI base layer top, and my cost on this was $3.47. I've also had this one about 18 months. I took a best offer of $14, so my profit was $9.42. So this was another picture retake, and so that turned out well. After I retook the photos, it only took like 3 weeks to sell. So on both of these, the J. Jill hoodie and the REI top. So I'm convinced that the new photos helped that. Okay, this is a One World top with sequins beaded stuff on the front, and my cost for this was $3.18 at Goodwill. It was half price. I took a best offer of $22. The profit was $16.16, and it took about 2 months to sell. This one I actually have a video about. You can see that at the top. There is the link. This was my Martha Stewart coming home poncho. I bought this for $6.35 at Goodwill. I took a best offer of $40, so my profit on this item was $33.35, and this one sold in just a couple of days, really fast. But it's because of what it was, so check out that video if you don't know about the Martha Stewart poncho. Okay, this one is a decorative tile. It's by the company Bashir Art Tiles, and it's a lighthouse. And it's just a ceramic tile that you can use for decoration, as a coaster, whatever. I picked this up because it was just interesting. It was $1. I took a best offer of $12. Oh, profit's not $12. That's wrong. Profit was like, I don't know, around $10. And it sold in a couple of months and was very easy to ship. Okay, this is a Lululemon yoga top. My cost on this was $1.40. I got this at my consignment store clearance sale. I took a best offer of $15, and profit was $12, and it sold in just a couple of months. And finally, this one is, these are not all my sales, it's just what I'm putting in this video for you. This is an Aeropostale hoodie that was purchased a year prior at a going out of business sale. It was $2, and it finally sold for full price of $24.12. The profit was $17.18. So what I wanted to show you in this video was the fact that things are going to sell at different rates of time. Some things will sell in a few hours, like the skirt, the first item in this video, or a few days or a few weeks. Some things take a year. And what I see a lot out there is people who are saying, my things aren't selling fast enough. Well, that's your timeline. That's not eBay's timeline, and you can't set that timeline yourself. Buyers are going to buy when they're going to buy, and honestly, dropping the price does not make them buy faster. Think about it this way. Let's say the BMW dealership down the street from you is having a half price sale. Are you going to run in and buy one because they're half price? No. If you're their customer, you might. Yeah, if you're in the market for one, you might. But if that's not something you're going to buy anyway, then the price is irrelevant. It's not a factor for you. So when all you guys are out there like, things aren't selling fast enough, I'm going to drop the prices. Don't do that. Dropping the price is the only thing you feel like you have control over. And in this business, you don't have control over when buyers are going to buy. So don't focus on that. Focus on other things you have control over. Things like Getting great items to sell, getting your things listed, not letting them pile up, taking great photos, writing good titles, listing a certain number of items a week, getting your stuff shipped within 1 day if you've got the 1 day handling. All those kind of things that you can control, because dropping the price is not going to force somebody to buy something. They're going to buy it when they're darn good and ready, or when they need it, or when, if they have one like it that gets ruined or destroyed or lost and they need to replace it. And the price is not going to be a factor. So, yeah, put best offer on things and evaluate those as they come in. That's different, because when you just go across the board and drop all your prices because you're feeling desperate that nothing is selling, that's not a smart move, because you can get more money for stuff if you wait. And this is proof of that. Now, everybody's business model is different. Yes, I know that. But as a protocol for the way to run your business, to drop prices, and just in my experience, it doesn't work. It doesn't even work half the time when you do it. And sometimes things are just going to be slow. eBay has cycles, and asking other people, "Are your sales slow?" That's not going to help your sales. That person's inventory could be completely different than yours. So just accept that this business is going to have downtime, just like McDonald's does. Sometimes there's a whole bunch of people at McDonald's, and sometimes there's nobody. And they don't freak out and drop their prices on everything because there's nobody in the drive-through line. No, they wait for the customers to come back. And they do. So you just have to keep going, keep listing, keep making good decisions about your business, and understand this is cyclical and things are going to come back. Sometimes you may go a few days or a week without a sale. That's okay. They're going to come back. That's just the way it works. So this is a very elementary example, but this is my favorite book when I was little, The Little Engine That Could. You just have to keep going. And I used to love when my mom would read me this book, because it got me so motivated. Like, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. So you just want to keep going. Don't look back, because you're not going that way. Look forward and keep listing your items and stay positive. Set your goals and keep working, and you will get there. Don't listen to all the noise that's out there on the internet about what you should be doing with your business. You need to figure out what works for you and do what works for you. But I will say that consistent listing, shipping on time, having good photos, having great keywords in your titles so that buyers can find your items, those are the things that are going to help you. Not how much you list, how big your pile of packages is, whatever. That stuff is not. Keep in mind what you see on the internet. A lot of it's not real. Just keep that in mind. So that's my motivation for today. Keep listing, keep going. The buyers will come back. Price your items fair and competitively, and you're going to have ups and downs in this business. That's just the way it works. But every item sitting there that's not listed could be the item that's going to sell in 2 hours. You don't know. You don't know who's looking for that item. So just keep going and keep listing, and keep coming back to watch more videos. Thanks so much for watching, and have a profitable and productive day on eBay. Bye.